Hello and welcome! Over the next few minutes, I'm going to rip through some pretty awesome things you probably don't already know. Or maybe you do. Either way, I hope you find this entertaining. Let's roll. According to the study of graphology, the way you write your signature can potentially reveal certain personality traits. It's been shown that certain aspects like size, slant, and legibility can be interpreted as indicators of confidence, ambition, or even shyness. A 2016 study reported that among men, a larger signature correlates with higher social bravado, and among women, a bigger signature tends to correlate with narcissistic traits. And those with an upward slant potentially suggest optimism, ambition, and a forward-thinking approach. Fascinating, huh? Cats are considered sweet blind. What I mean is, they can't taste anything sweet as they're the only mammals that lack the taste receptors for sweetness. Did you know that? Cats do have taste buds like humans, but their sweet receptors simply aren't very sensitive. By evolutionary means, likely, cats are strict carnivores, and their physiological requirement for meat means they don't have the protein needed to synthesize sweet flavors. The word jiffy is a real unit of time and is a scientific term representing a very short time interval, roughly equal to 1/100th of a second. Physicists use jiffy to describe the time that light takes to travel a very small distance, like 1 femtometer or 1/millionth of a millimeter. In other words, very, very brief. Have you ever been to Alaska? How does a bit of cave exploring sound? The Mendenhall Ice Caves in Juneau is a network of caves within the Mendenhall Glacier and is accessible by kayak, offering incredibly stunning blue ice formations. A popular guided tour typically runs from July to September. Many have said the caves are beautiful and surreal, and are a once-in-a-lifetime experience that will leave you filled with a sense of awe and wonder. Would you believe that ants don't have lungs? Ants breathe through tiny holes in their exoskeleton called spiracles. Oxygen enters the ant's body through these spiracles, travels through a network of tubes called tracheae, and then diffuses into the ant's blood. Larger insects often need to flex their abdomens to help pump air through the tracheae. If that's a little more than you ever wanted to know about ants, well, you're welcome. Music truly serves as a universal language that brings people together. It is often called a universal language because it can transcend cultural and linguistic barriers by connecting people across cultures and languages, bridging gaps, and fostering emotional connections. Music can trigger similar emotional responses, like feeling joyful with upbeat melodies or sad with minor keys. Even more, research suggests that the human brain processes music in similar ways across cultures, contributing to its universal appeal.
One of the most famous libraries of the ancient world, the Library of Alexandria in Egypt, was accidentally burned down by Julius Caesar during a civil war in 48 BC. It is believed that the library housed hundreds of thousands of scrolls and was a major center of scholarship until its destruction. Also known as water bears, tardigrades are bizarre microscopic organisms that can survive extreme conditions, including the vacuum of space, intense radiation, and temperatures from nearly absolute zero to over 145 degrees Celsius. Discovered in 1799, the Rosetta Stone was key to deciphering Egyptian hieroglyphs, pictures of various objects representing words. The stone contains the same text in Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphic scripts. A shrimp's heart is in its head. The heart of a shrimp is located in its thorax, which is part of its head, rather than its chest. Mansa Musa, the 14th century emperor of the Mali Empire, is often considered one of the wealthiest individuals in history. His pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 showcased his extraordinary wealth and significantly impacted the economies of the regions he traversed. Sharks are older than trees. Yes, really. They have existed for over 400 million years, whereas the earliest trees appeared around 350 million years ago. Those were wicked fascinating, don't you agree? It's always our pleasure to give you the best content we can. Of course, your comments and suggestions are always appreciated. See you in the next video. Cheers.